everyone.
One of the Marvel executive producers has recently taken to discuss the MCU's recent struggles with their movies, shows, and everything in between, and furthermore how they decide and want to go forward with fixing that. And so, that's exactly what we're going to be discussing and breaking down here in today's video. We of course are going to go ahead and hop right on into it. Before we do though, however, grab that subscribe button if you haven't already. We're discussing and covering all types of Marvel related news, leaks, rumors, theories, and breakdowns here on the channel, so if you guys are into any of that, go ahead, grab that subscribe button, and join us here today. Okay, so recently Brad Winderbaum, an executive producer at Marvel Studios, recently spoke up about the company's recent troubles and how it plans to course correct its TV offerings specifically into the regards of Disney Plus projects for Marvel. According to comicbook.com, Winderbaum acknowledged the recent struggles at Marvel Studios during a press junket for Echo, the upcoming Disney Plus Marvel TV show for more mature audiences, as it's rated R, dropping all 5 of its episodes on January 9th. Last year, big box office Marvel movies like Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania and The Marvels seemingly bombed critically and commercially in the theaters, while hyped up Marvel TV series like Secret Invasion also fared poorly with fans and reviewers alike. While various reports of turmoil within Marvel Studios spread, the studio's theatrical multiverse storyline involving Kang the Conqueror has also came to a screeching halt, following Jonathan Majors being charged with assault and harassment and now being fired from Marvel Studios. "We've learned a lot," Winderbaum said. "We produce a lot of content very quickly, and we're primarily a filmmaking company, so you can see that our first round of shows have a very movie-like structure. They arc out the characters by the end. They feel like a standalone limited series," according to an October 2023 report by The Hollywood Reporter. Marvel Studios was following a more traditional production for its TV content, after overhauling Daredevil Born Again because of what was made so far wasn't necessarily working, to the sense of that they were going to go ahead and reshoot a majority of Daredevil. Marvel Studios has eschewed TV pilots in favor of greenlighting 150 million plus seasons of TV on the fly, depended more on film executives to run the show than the showrunners themselves, and relied heavily on post-production and reshoots to fix whatever wasn't deemed to be working necessarily. Showrunners in charge of writing TV pilots and show bibles were among the positive changes being made to the TV development process, specifically with Marvel Studios. Into the sense of that, it doesn't seem that Lucasfilm for Star Wars seems to be struggling with many of this kind of process for when it comes to them making their shows like The Mandalorian. If you're a Star Wars fan, I have my Star Wars channel linked in the description down below. So this definitely seems to be an unfortunate flaw within Marvel Studios, and as I just read off there seems to be every other reason for why many of the Marvel TV shows don't necessarily seem to be working. And I definitely have to say that a big part of that problem is instead of putting out some type of TV pilot to see how it kind of performs, they go on to greenlit 150 million plus seasons dollars worth of TV shows on the fly here. Like, these are really expensive, like the same amount of money that it would take to make an actual movie instead. So I definitely I think that brings up, for one, there is a possible potential that Marvel Studios could look at in actually wanting to develop TV pilots for some of their projects and for some of their shows instead. I think that maybe the Echo show could honestly actually be the first step into that direction, as that show only looks to have 5 episodes. So maybe there's a lot more that they want to take on and produce with a second season. However, back to the Echo press junket, Winderbaum said that there's going to be a clearer line that separates the Marvel movies from the Marvel TV shows, saying that moving forward, our content is going to feel a lot more like television, Winderbaum said. It kind of drives towards the horizon, drives towards the future, and keeps people engaged for longer periods of time in the more leaned back setting of your living room, to set it apart, frankly, from the big cinematic event experiences in the movie theaters. Ending that quote right there. And I definitely agree with that. I think that's simply what makes sense, is that some of the TV shows are trying to bite off more than they can chew. Like the stakes and some of the storylines and plot lines that go on in those TV shows are a bit much. I think the best example of that would have to be the Marvel Secret Invasion show. That show would have worked way better as a movie instead, and it would have been and felt like a lot more important. So this year all being said, guys, I want to know all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. What are you guys looking forward to seeing with the future of Marvel Studios into the regards of their struggles with TV? It's really good news, I think, to see that they're acknowledging acknowledging it, like, yeah, we're having struggles with this, and also furthermore saying, like, okay, this is how we're going to fix it. And that's something I'm definitely looking forward to seeing going in the future of the MCU. And so, this year all being said, guys, I would love to hear all of your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. Thanks so much for watching today's video. Of course, this has been Unofficial MCU. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a great one. Peace out.